Hey everybody, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. Right? We're on?
Yes, we're at Incredible Tiny Homes.
Three.
No,
two,
that was for the picture.
Good.
3, 2, 1 picture, then it's go live.
Done. We're go live.
Go
hey
live.
Everybody, come on.
Oh, you want me to follow you?
Get out of that house, man. I know it's air conditioned.
I know, I didn't want to leave.
What a beautiful day. Yesterday, I was going to show you the community. If you guys want to stay on and watch a little bit, I hope it doesn't get too long, but there's just so much going on here I wanted to show you. Let me walk over to the second phase today and show you a little bit of that. I want to take you inside, and of course I got to yell radio because we'll get pinged.
That is true.
Come on over here, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if you're doing today, if you're sitting at work or if you're on the road traveling or in a traffic jam. And of course, my brain, there's like a million thoughts coming in. Yeah. But want to let you know, thank you for tuning in, watching what we're going to show you about tiny homes. Everything that we do, you can see down through here, all the tiny homes that we're building. Ones that are under construction, ones that are finished, ones that are waiting to be delivered. There's just a lot going on. We got a lot of information we can show you about our tiny homes. We go on every day, so every day it's hard to say, hey, here's something brand new. So you're going to see continuing work going on over and over, all right? And we'll show you, I'm trying to maybe pinpoint some things. We do have some plans for some other shows that want to show you some specifics that might help you. Want to get inside that shop. That's where we build all of our cabinets. So Are you on Wi-Fi right now?
I am on Wi-Fi right now.
Okay, so we may go in there. We're going to try to stay on signal if we can, all right, and show you our cabinet shop. And I'm going to show you some of the cabinets we built. We built some barnwood cabinets. We've done that before on one of the first RJOs. And RJO is Randy Jones Original, that I came up with a house that's 16 foot long. And these are these right here.
Yeah.
All right, you can select the color of metal that you would like on the house. But the floor plan is real simple, but it's a $15,000 house. Complete. You can go on our website. You can see that. One thing pointed out to me, I thought we had it. We do not have a video showing the RJO house. So we do have our Freedom. We have our Craftsman. We've got
a standard RJO.
A standard RJO. Now we do have a video of an RJO that I was living in. It was the number one we built, made out of barnwood, reclaimed lumber. But we want to do a video showing what those look like for 15 grand, everybody. I know it come on here every day. That's not the only house we built. We built beautiful homes, just like the one behind Amanda.
Yeah.
We auctioned off the other day, last Saturday. Yeah. These are Craftsman style. We'll paint them. We can put granite tops in them. You name it, we can do it. All right. But I know a lot of people are really loving these inexpensive homes. We do them all the time. We love building these too.
Oh,
so we'll do anything. Of course, the one right here, as you can see, tell me we don't do different stuff. Yeah. And that's the round hobbit door. It looks like a Snow White, Seven Dwarfs kind of motif on the inside. And we love doing that stuff. So let me show you around real quick, kind of what we've done and the progress and what we're doing. I'll have to yell in here and cut the radios down.
Yeah.
YouTube kind of keeps track of that stuff. So
yeah.
Let me go see what we got. Radio! Bob, we're going to try to come in here. No radio, right? We're going to try to come in here. Okay.
Is the fan, is it? Okay, good.
I turn the fan off, man. It's hot.
Let me try.
Are you going to go off Wi-Fi or just try what you got?
Let me try what I got.
All right. Everybody, this is I love this building because we built this thing in a day. All right. There's a telephone pole up there.
Yeah.
And there's 2 telephone poles laying around the floor. And then we just took 1-bys and we took them to the ground to the top, and doubled them and put metal on it. Done. And we were in shelter, we were in the dry. He's at a shop, and we have built hundreds of cabinets in this little bitty shop. We got room. Look, we're outgrowing it, as you can see. We've got stuff stacked up everywhere. Come on in here. These are the cabinets. See, here's a staircase that Rob's built. It'll go into a house. So the staircases are made with the storage. There's a lot to these. If you can see, these are oak treads. Sometimes he'll use oak tread. This is not a plywood front. See, that's a board. And I seen a picture of a house that was $65,000 tiny home, and the whole thing was just plywood steps, treads, sides, risers, everything. That's fine and it's strong, but it just doesn't have that look, you know, that
Right.
you want.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our cabinets here. Look how he builds doors. You can see how they're notched in place.
Yes.
It builds strength and longevity. These things are built to last a lifetime. Generations to come will enjoy this best craftsmanship.
Is this what you're the trying of the Dutch door? That's not part of
That's
it.
the bottom cabinet.
That's the
bottom
bottom part
half.
of a Dutch door.
Okay.
Yep. Isn't that neat?
That's exciting.
Yeah, and Rob came up with that. He said, "Let's try it." I thought it might be too hard to do, but Rob's always challenging himself and adding more stuff to what we're doing. This is an RJO cabinet, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this goes in an RJO. But everybody, look at this is how, I mean, he joins all these together.
Now
Man,
this is our standard too.
Well, this
kind
one's
of.
a little bit custom because it's an L-shaped kitchen.
Okay, yeah, that
This
is right.
Upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the refrigerator will go here.
Yeah.
yep, the refrigerator's over here. So, but see how these countertops are already done? Now look, everybody, see how smooth that is, that line, that miter joint through here?
Beautiful.
Backsplash is already on it, screwed, glued, everything. It's made to last forever.
Yeah.
Right. Here's the doors. The guys have been building doors. Chuck's in here giving them a hand, and they've been assembling doors rights and lefts. You got weather stripping, jams, thresholds, everything in here.
Wow.
Yeah. What you working on now, buddy?
Well, we needed a right-hand door, and we had 5 left-hand doors, so I'm working on a couple of right-hand.
On some right hands. Yep. And what this is the glass he's got in it. He stops. This is all made out of just boards. All right. As you can see here, how it's this little line there is made for the threshold weather strip that goes on the threshold. Here's Chuck over here. If we can show him.
Beautiful.
So right here, you can see this little groove that they make. Okay, it's made for that.
Slide them in like that. And it's good.
Yeah.
And down there's the threshold, and he's got the top part, so that's a groove all the way around. All that has to be thought out, planned, and figured out. Yeah. But we were just going to build a couple doors, and now we've gotten to where he builds them, and they look so awesome. People love these doors. We've gotten into the door building business.
Well, we've upgraded twice, so and we've ordered some special router bits to make this process better and faster. So I'm thinking once that router bit gets in here, probably can put out 4 doors a day, 5 doors a day, where I'm doing like
Wow.
1.5 door right now.
Oh my.
See, if we can do that, I mean, a couple weeks of doors, and we've got enough for a year.
And that's
You know?
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're nice. They're good wood doors, and you can stain them and paint them. And it's something of a novelty, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Really. You can see how he's joined them here, underneath here, all that.
Well, this is the second upgrade.
This is okay. Next
So,
generation.
Yeah, the next generation will have that router bit. I'll have a 1-inch
Right.
wide tenon in here. So
I got that. Yeah.
Super
Would it
strong.
run it through the router, sandwich them together, and it clicks and goes?
Now, can we show a couple of the tools? Like, what does that do? What have you got in here? What do you use
To do what?
to build all this? What do you?
Well,
Like
90% of everything's a table saw and a miter saw. And then a router, my favorite tool I use a lot. Everything I do, I try to put a little something in there, and I love the router. Get some profile, some character. Just hand tools, drill, sander. So, but the new router bit, we're going to kind of upgrade, so it'll almost be like we have a shaper. So we can do a commercial grade door, much faster and much stronger, and
Oh, great.
not all the tedious, measuring and making sure, it just automatically cut it and bam, it'll fit.
Oh wow. How hard is it to work with the barnwood?
It's a nightmare,
It's a challenge.
but it's beautiful, and
Yeah.
I love to do it, and I really love it once it gets a finish on there, or poly or something. The old color patina, it just pops out.
And we're gonna go look at that one you did for the
Okay, yeah.
for Michelle. We'll go look at that one and show it.
I put a clear coat on it, just kind of you know, that barn paint on the bottom,
Yeah.
it's so flaky, it wants to fall off, so I tried to seal it on there real good. Got a couple coats of like,
Ooh,
it feels a little smoother too.
Yeah, somebody called and texted me the other day and said their neighbor came to their tiny home and they said, what in the world did you guys put on those countertops to make them look so shiny and durable? And then it was a lacquer, right? You spray them?
Right, depending on the wood and how much it absorbs it.
Okay.
Like the house you just sold, I know it has 5 coats on it.
Of lacquer?
Wow.
Of lacquer, 5 coats. The cabinets and the countertop have 5 coats on
5
it.
coats.
So some woods I can get away with 3 coats and it looks okay, but if it
Yeah.
don't look okay and feel okay, I'm gonna put more lacquer on it. I want it to feel
Yeah, they were
smooth,
just ranting and
smooth
raving
paint
of it.
behind.
Yeah, their neighbors were like, oh my God, where did you get those countertops, you know? So, but Rob's always done high-end things, and you can tell he loves adding, just keeps changing and makes his job less redundant. I mean, everything's different.
Yeah, I mean, I love my job, so.
Yeah, awesome.
And I'm glad it's not redundant, because it's
Yeah.
all, you never know what's gonna go on around here.
Now you got Chuck in here helping him. Periodically, Chuck will come and get him over the edge, and then go back out doing carpet work. And
So,
Keep them caught up.
yeah, exactly.
oh, by the way, I have, just show you this, I've got all my space rams for 12 more RJOs. All the doors, they're underneath here stored. I've got all the doors for the RJOs, shaker style doors. There's my drawers for RJOs. These are the drawer fronts for RJOs, so when somebody hollers for
Nice.
a left or right, I can pump out 3 a day easy.
Kitchens.
Your kitchens, yeah. And the
Wow.
countertops are already made up.
Awesome, everybody.
We've got a
awesome.
stockpile of cutting boards to go in the sink.
Okay,
All that's
yeah.
made up. It's almost grab and go. The way Chuck's helped me out and kind of make a production line out of RJO.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that kind of frees me up to give attention to
Yep.
customers.
Yep.
Now somebody's
Awesome.
got a good question that says, I want bamboo. Do you work with bamboo?
We can do
Or
it.
would you?
Yeah. You know, talk to Randy about how much it's going to cost.
Yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
could, we'll use walnut and maple, any kind. This is just, we build these like out of pine just because it's the least expensive wood to use.
Right.
Durable, it holds up for a long time, but
Readily available.
yeah.
Good.
Yep. Cool. All right.
We did not lose signal in here.
Nice.
I am not believing it.
That's amazing.
It is
That's
amazing.
good.
Lose it now.
I know, now that I said something, it figures, you know? Good deal. Thank you, Chuck.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Rob.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
And we do have a dust collecting system in there. When they're running the saws and anything like that, it shoots it outside.
Yeah.
So we do have that in there. I just like how you seen in there, there's nothing fancy tools. It's all done with hand tools
Right.
that anybody could use once you learn how to do this.
Well, that's why I was looking around. I was like, there's really not that many tools
No
laying around. I'm like, what do you
CNCs,
use?
no big shapers,
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah. I love it. Even out here, you
Yeah.
got chop saw, jigsaw, nailers and stuff. Anybody can do this. Now, it takes years to learn the skill.
Right.
The tools is not something special that you have to go out and spend thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is a different RJO again.
Yep.
Pulled in here.
Yeah, here's our, now I love that back wall. Can you,
Ooh, that's
can you
pretty.
see that back wall back there?
Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
So it's a reclaimed, it's not been used before, but it's got a little string.
Yeah.
The string does too.
That floor. That's
Up in there? Come on in here for a second. You guys keep working. You're all right.
All right.
So what's cool is, isn't that neat?
That is beautiful.
So this is just, we call this an accent wall because they put the bead out just on the end wall. Everything else is smooth. See here?
God, it's
Yeah, and this customer he loves this kind of stuff. We're getting more and more requests for this type of lumber. You can see up here, that's the loft. This is an RJO. It's a $15,000 house. So that's why they're moving and grooving, getting it out of here.
Now this is interesting. Travis has said, Amanda, why is there not a warranty on basic unfinished wood floors?
Basic unfinished wood floors.
A
Like these.
warranty? On you talking about these, Travis?
let me tell you, this is our wood floor situation is because we are not going to. We've had to replace so many wood floors because people don't. Sometimes they don't know how to care for them.
Right.
They get wood. They're opening the sink overflows, the tub overflows, and then they're saying, "Hey, my wood floor's warped. I've been replacing them for nothing."
True. Yes.
That's right. I'd rather put a vinyl floor down. You can pop it up and redo it, or clean it up, get it dry and done. You put a wood floor, it warps. It's gone.
So you have to. I mean, when you get your wood floor.
I'll put a wood floor down like we always have.
Right.
Yeah. Now on the RJOs, this is your floor. This is your subfloor and finished floor.
Yes.
An RJO. We do not put the vinyl floor. We don't put a wood floor. This is a tongue and groove yellow pine floor.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to start using in every RJO house. This is a 1x6. This is a 1x4. Okay. $15,000, everybody. I cannot run across the country to Washington State and replace this floor for $15,000 by the time we build it.
Right.
We test the house, we figured the house, we test everything out. It's done, it's over, it's working. We put it on water, and it sits here with pressure on it for a week.
And he was asking
And
for
then
a
it's
customer.
gone.
So when the customer gets it, what do they need to do to put on it? They can put polyurethane. What can they put on it?
Yeah, we lightly sand it. This floor is what I put in cabins all the time. The 200 home cabins we built.
Right.
You sand it down, put your polyurethane on it, and put 3 or 4 coats. And in between each coat, you sand it by hand. And it's just a quick sanding.
Yes.
You could probably put 4 coats on this in one day. The quick sealing, dry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome. That's a great question.
All right. Here's another RJO. This is where our electrical comes out. This is where you'll have an RB 30 amp plug. It's a twist lock. Something for it.
Does that come with every bill?
Every bill.
Every bill.
Yeah, unless otherwise requested some other way.
Okay.
This one's going to have a side door instead of the door on the back. All right. We haven't cut the windows out yet. And of course, this is Mike over here doing that. He's got the spray foam.
Oh, it's got spray.
He's done spray foam this house. Now he goes together.
Yeah.
He's got a shipment of lumber coming tomorrow, and he starts inside. Yeah, and this is a container. We love containers. Yeah, one man can almost build this whole house by himself.
Yeah. And they're cool.
Then we've got right here, as you can see, we have an outside outlet,
Yes.
exterior outlet. And we got 3 of them on this house. Air exchanger.
And it has the same thing too, the hookups, the slide valve on it.
Yeah, every
Okay.
house does.
Great.
Yeah, and that's, well, you can see the outside air exchange. Mini split.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And here's another RJO going over here. This one's this is really a freedom style here. This is not an RJO.
Yeah.
So an RJO, our basic model, this will be a freedom, and that's actually it's a freedom with an extra dormer. They paid an extra money to have a dormer put on here. Some other things, heating and air system, all the appliances. So we're really excited. It's got PSBI siding. This is our maintenance-free siding. Goes on here.
Now the inside width of RGO, was that when you said 88 inches? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, 88 inches.
Every house that's 8 foot wide is about 88 inches inside to
Inside.
inside.
Okay.
Yeah, now on this house, this is a 10 foot wide house. Okay? Now this is a Freedom on a Craftsman trailer, and it's 10 foot wide.
Okay.
So we really mix some things up. Because again, I love pointing this out to people, we'll build you anything. So let me point out a little bit. On our trailer manufacturer, the wheels are set flush, almost in a little bit, right here. So what I want to do with this homeowner, a 10 footer is not like an RV, you're going to pull it everywhere. It's pretty much stationary. So what I want to do is I want to run, what we're thinking about put is a log siding. We've done one house like a log siding, and I want to do a log siding under because she wants it to be a little cabin.
Oh, that'll look cute.
So I want log siding to run all the way across.
Yes.
And not cut out the fender.
Yes.
Now, because it's going to be stationary, You want to take out the wheels because you have a flat on the highway. You can't do it with the skirt like that.
Right.
But if it's going to be a stationary home, we can always just cut that out and then put it back if we wanted to.
I see.
But right now, a lot of folks take these, set them up, and they're done. They leave the wheels on them. You can put skirting under it and leave the wheels on it. You can do that and cover them up, and they won't go bad.
What is the interior width of a 10-foot wide?
It's like 9'3".
Okay, 9'3".
Yeah, because the
9'3".
walls. Now, what we actually changed a little bit. I'm going to show you. See this stud?
Yes.
It's not a full 2x4.
Okay.
And we thought, well, let's experiment with this. So it's a 2x3. All right, so it measures about 2 5/8 instead of 3 5/8 or 3 1/2, 3 1/4. So we're trying this out, and we're going to see what we like, and it gets a little bit wider. So we're going to gain another inch on the inside using these. Now, I wouldn't want to use that size framing on our big Craftsman. Our Craftsman goes 12 foot tall, but on these, this is a Freedom, all right, on a Craftsman trailer, which gives her another 12 inches of headroom in her loft area. This is a Freedom on an RJO trailer, right? And you can see how it's built above the wheels, and this is built below. So you see the fender? So that house is built up here, and this house is built here. You gain that much headroom.
Wow. Yeah, you see the difference big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying, so is it, Nance Marie wants to know, so it's 4 inches off the side, basically.
About 4, yeah.
About 4 inches.
About 4.
Also, can you do wainscoting? Can that be added to an RJO interior for an upgrade charge?
Sure. Oh yeah, we'd love to.
So what is wainscoting?
It's just instead of just doing V-groove all the way, you do maybe a board up and down with a chair rail, and then with another on top.
I see. Okay,
Yeah, I'd love to do that. That's no
Okay.
problem.
Good.
Yep. Now, on this one up here, this gentleman, I know we pointed it out to you, but that's just going to be a small air conditioner up there.
Yes.
That'll air condition the whole house. All right, and we'll report back after he gets us home, and we'll see how conditioned it is. But that's his air conditioner, and he's got a base electric floor base. What do you call them? Base heat.
Oh, it's a base heat.
Yeah, and he just
Yeah.
plugs it up, and so it's a baseboard. Baseboard heat.
Baseboard heat.
Baseboard heat. He'll have that in there. So we'll let you know how that goes. It's electric baseboard heat instead of the mini split. All right?
Can the trailer tongue be used for a couple of feet of an entryway? Entry door on the side, like a tongue box only taller, and make it to be an entry?
Oh, I like a little porch thing.
Yeah.
Sure, we could. I've never
Would
done
it?
that. Yeah, I've never done that. That'd be kind of cool.
Now, somebody had mentioned a waterfall countertop. Do you know what that means?
No.
They had just said it a second ago.
Waterfall countertop. No.
Can Wayne, here it is. Would Randy be willing to do a waterfall countertop in any of the homes? Quartz, marble, granite. Those.
Now, I don't know what waterfall means. You know, I'll find out. But we have done quartz, granite, and marble tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew waterfall dressers a long time ago. They tiered down. Was the actual pier, then down drawers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Hey, let me show you out here. I want to show you the barnwood cabinets that Rob has made for this particular house. We're remodeling this home.
Now I'm excited to see this. Yeah.
All right, this customer had bought this home a while back, and then after she got it, she goes, you know, I'd like to change it up a little bit. Would you mind coming and getting it? So we went to North Carolina, brought it back here, and now we're changing the inside and remodeling. I know we talked about it before. It's went a little bit further now. We're getting ready to just complete it all up. So let me show you inside.
Oh, and Judy also said the waterfall top and the side are the same material.
The waterfall top and the side.
Waterfall is when the top and the side are the same material.
Okay. Cool. We're building a door for this, so we've got this temporarily covered up. So come on in here. Relief.
Oh, it's back on. Let me do it. Okay, it's back on.
Sorry, everybody. Pain. Stained real pretty gray.
Yeah.
And she wanted it more rustic, so we replaced it with the reclaimed lumber, which she loves. The barn door, we had a little red. You can see like this, it's kind of like a live edge on the side of this.
Pretty.
You see the old saw marks. This is just a barn door. These doors cost hundreds of dollars
Yes.
if you bought them somewhere else.
A regular door that's not a barn door costs hundreds and thousands. They're like thousands.
Gabillions.
Stop.
And right here, what we've used is some wood, and we would take a skill saw and run it sideways, right? And put all those marks in it, and then sand it up, and it looks like it's hand-hewed. And we did that as an entryway inside here. Also, we did the beams. This customer wanted...
No. There it is. It's back on. I just wanted to do it long enough so we could see these.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Everybody, if you're still watching, I appreciate you. It takes a lot of patience to keep watching after that
I
goes
just want
off.
to see
like
them
that.
really quick.
These are the barnwood cabinets, and these are awesome. That's a 1-inch thick. That's real wood. That's real red that came from the barn, right? All these are real wood inside built. I wish you could see.
That is so pretty.
These doors, you got to see the joinery on here and how it's built. They're soft closed cabinets. Everything's solid wood. Look at this. I'm going to show you this.
Wow, that's
Is that
gorgeous.
not nice? Look at that. And that's barnwood. That's solid red oak. From a barn out there in that shop, it's dried and it's jointed together and then put into cabinets.
Man, she's getting some pretty cabinets.
Yeah, and this is where a refrigerator go. We're going to tear this apart.
Some pretty cabinets.
Yeah, and this is where a refrigerator go. We're going to tear this apart, put barnwood on here, right? And she wanted to reclaim these doors and use the doors as a cabinet right here.
Oh, good.
So she'll have her fridge, her cabinet, and then if you got her countertops.
What
Still
is the
on? Are we still good? And then she wants to access this loft area, and we're gonna have 2 ladders. All right. She's a real outdoorsy, real health conscious, agile person. So what we're gonna do is have a ladder to a small platform and another smaller ladder on the platform, and take these grapevine rails and put the opening towards the left instead of the middle.
Okay.
And that would give her an option if she ever wanted to use the loft. So the loft, this right here will just be a small ladder up, real steep, small. If you know anything about cabinets, look how it's jointed together here. Back here, it's all been lacquered, like he said. The front
They're
of this,
so gorgeous.
see the front of that? Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah,
it's not
beautiful.
going to chip off. It's been slightly sanded.
Oh, I love
painted.
these. Just whenever I see one set that I like, then another one takes its
Just pure
place.
barnwood. Yeah, man.
And all the different colors, it just looks beautiful.
We got a stackable washer and dryer also going in the bath.
It's about to pop back on. Hang on. Okay, we're back.
All right. If you're still with us, we apologize for the signal being in and out like that. But we've shown you today our RJOs. We've got a Freedom starting. We've got a Craftsman Freedom that's been done. Then we've got a Freedom on a Craftsman trailer. We've got a container home. And, so we're trying to show you a lot of what really happens here. You can see that's a Freedom home. We got 2 RJOs here. We got a 5th wheel custom Craftsman trailer built there. And let's walk back over here. Just real quick, that big red one is a 40-foot container home that's being built, and my son Bryce is building it. And we'll show you more on that when we get going. Here's the 3 RJOs being built, finished out, and they'll be swapped out. So we've kind of got a system how we're rotating these through and getting them finished and tested and ready to roll.
Because these are all in line.
So right here is 34 acres, everybody.
Oh, I just want to show that really quick,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
we just came out of there.
What was that?
That Highland. Isn't that?
You want to show what?
Is that for the Highland, the door?
Yeah. This is a new door we just built. This is a reverse gable stoop that we put over the RJO houses.
Yeah.
Over the doors.
Beautiful.
And this is a door that they're clear coating. And that's going to go on the Highland home.
That is
Yeah.
beautiful. Awesome.
Is that what you wanted to show?
Yeah, I just want to show, since we just came out of there,
Okay.
that's the door it's going on it.
Yeah. Come on, let me show you one more.
Okay.
And I know if you follow us regularly, this is probably getting old for you. You can see all these. 28, 8 by 20. This is an 8 by 12 that she's in. She's
Right.
bought one. She came here to stay a little bit and hang out. So
That's what the bride's built.
yeah. Let's go back over here for a second.
It's in there.
Is it going to be too long of a show if we walk over there?
It's only 30 now. We usually do it 55. You know what? They're in the red container.
What's the red
I- out there.
way down there?
I put them out there. I forgot about that.
Well,
I'm
let's walk. It's all nice and
Okay.
level.
It
Let's
ain't
go. It's
bad,
not.
is it?
No, it's not muddy. It's not. Hey,
And then you can take it.
it's not bad.
Yeah, right. You can take it when it gets muddy.
Hey, before we go there, while we're walking, I wanted to say a few things. We had a customer, or some, not a customer, but somebody who, listen, we are on all the time. The amount of words that I say over an hour, I'm about to say something that's going to offend someone, okay? I am not a perfect guy, as I've said before. I said something about I'm Jewing somebody down, and I know never to say that, or I don't ever feel that way. But that's something that's been in my society and my way I was growing up. Never think about it, ever. I'm the last person that would ever be prejudiced or have any kind of racism, anything in me whatsoever. If you knew me, you'd know that. I did say that. I hate that we have to apologize for everything. I've been called short, fat, stubby, ignorant, stupid, bullied, beat,
Hillbilly.
fit. I've been called
Ignorant.
everything. To me, that's just the way it is. All right. I am not a politician. I am a real person, and if I don't want to offend anybody, but I can't be just stepping on, like eggshells every time I get on here. And I know that's part of social media. You get offended, you're going to immediately send a text or something out, or a comment and say, hey, you offended me, and I'm saying, and everybody's apologizing to everybody. I don't ever, and I don't care to apologize, and I'll say, hey, I'm sorry if I offended you. But if I keep doing that, how am I ever going to say anything? I get on YouTube, and God, they're cussing up the storm, saying every cuss word there is, and talking about every racist thing there is, and everything. They got 42 million followers. What do we got? A few thousand people that's ever going to watch this thing. So I apologize if I ever do something, but I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm probably going to offend you, all right? And I am very conscious about what I say. But I am not the smartest guy in the world to think about every word. That's why I'm not running for president. That's not why I'm running for a mayor, because I know my past and what I say and what I might slip up and say would probably put me under the table and kill me. And I don't care. I don't want to even be there. I want to be a real guy, a real human being that cares about people and cares about every race, creed, and color. That's why I do a Clint Vonda, because I want to be everything to everybody. I'm not saying I'm a left, I'm on a right, I'm on a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. That does not belong in what I do. What I do is I'm trying to make a business, and I'm trying to bring you all my business and show you. And I show you, it's just like me lifting up this shirt and showing you everything that I got by showing you inside that factory. It's just what you do. Nobody does this. Nobody walks and spends this much time talking and showing the craftsmanship, because there are things you're going to see that are like, well, he shouldn't do this, or a question about that. And I understand that, and that's fine, because when this show's off, I go back to building. But I warranty what I do. I stand behind what I do. My gates are open. You can come here and you can talk to me. So I just want to tell you all that, and that's why I don't read y'all's comments. I love you. I appreciate you watching what we're doing, but a negative comment can destroy the spirit of what we're doing. Positive comments can elevate you out of focus, right? So I just want to stay grounded. I work hard every day. I sweat. I work nonstop, and all my men do, and I expect a lot of myself and everybody around me to bring these honey homes. Think about that $15,000 house.
Yeah.
We're building doors faster. We can build 5 doors in a day. We can build 3 kitchens in a day. Before, we couldn't do that. It took a day to build a door. It took a day to build a kitchen. Now we're building 4 in a day. See, But if my price is going to go up because I'm saving more money, no. But it helps me to continue on this company till we can give you guys good quality homes with a great price, better than anybody in the United States. So you guys watching me, buckle up, hang on, and I probably, what I'll do is I'll start with an apology and then I'll end with an apology on my show, all right? Because I don't want to ever offend anybody. You're fat, you're skinny, you're tall, you're short, you're whatever you got. I've had acne, I've been fat, I'm short. You made me short? Yes. Everything, you name it. But I live my life and I am busting it, you know? I'm busting it knowing of my insecurities or my lack of stuff. You know, I can't even run. My knees are shot. I can't run. Somebody come at me right now, I just have to lay down. It's just the way it is, you know? So I am so fortunate, blessed. I was looking at pictures, man, that had the place I was living in. It showed pictures of me back when I lost everything, living in a camper. And just before we came on, I was watching that. And I was looking at those pictures. And I was like, look at what we're doing now.
It's unbelievable.
When I was in that camp, I was on the front porch of that camper that I lived in after I lost everything.
9 years ago.
And I'm like, you know what? All this don't matter.
No.
What matters is I'm working. I can lose everything again.
Yeah.
And that's not what got to me losing. I'll tell you guys again, money is not what was the downfall of losing everything. The downfall was losing a dream, losing purpose, right?
I have to say this, Travis cracks me up constantly, okay? He said Randy wanted to punch me in the face last year and I didn't get offended.
That's right. But,
Travis and Randy duking it out.
yeah. You know, I used to get beat up at least 3 times a summer.
You said you did.
All my life. Wailing on me, beating on me. Every summer, I'd have 2 or 3 guys just beat on, and they were my buddies.
And that's your friends.
Yeah, until I got old enough. I got big. I was a little fella. Then when I got into 7th or 8th grade, then tables turned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And bullies. Oh my God. I had a bully one time. I had a bicycle with a sissy ball. He was this tall. He got in. He said, "Get off that bike." I said, "No." I started crying. He took that bike. He knocked me off my bike and took my bike. He just knocked it off of there, man. And I seen him all the time. He took things from me. He hit me. I mean, oh my God, he must have been 3 or 4 years older than me, you know. It happened all the time. I got cut from a baseball team. I've set the bench. I've been made fun of. I've been, you name it. But for some reason, I feel like it's made me more resilient.
Yeah.
Because I don't expect anything give to me.
No.
You know, they say because I'm a white, I've got a benefit, and I probably do. I don't know what it's like to be another color. I don't know.
Right.
But I know what it's like to not have anything, and I care about people, and I want everybody to benefit. So when anybody walks through that gate, anybody knows me, they know there's not an ounce in me
No.
that is racist or have any kind of ill feelings towards anybody.
No.
You know? That has nothing to do with the business.
No.
You know? Come on. I mean, we're opening up a community. I don't know who's coming here. I don't know what color they are, I don't know what religion they are, and I don't care.
What was that? Did you see that?
No, what was it?
I don't know. Something just flew in my hair.
Might have been a bird.
It must have been a bird. It was big. You know what I call that, Randy? That's the big, instead of a bird's nest, it's a big burn nest. That's the big burn nest.
It's like ever-running pit, burning pit.
Yeah, it looks just like a big nest that's burning. Lord, how dirty am I going to get over here?
Right here, we have an official name for this road. It's called Tiny Town Road.
Tiny Town.
Tiny Town, everything in here is Way.
Yes.
W-A-Y,
Oh, okay.
after the name of the road. So this is Tiny Town Way.
Okay.
It goes all the way out to the main gate. You'll come in here, be Tiny Town Way.
Oh,
The first road is called Jack Pine.
Jack Pine.
Not Evergreen, we couldn't select, it was already taken in the county.
Uh-huh.
So that's called Jack Pine Way.
Okay.
This one here is called Tamarack Way.
Tamarack Way.
This one's, they got 2 little streets, they're gonna go over there with 4 houses on each one. It's going to be Butternut Way and Red Cedar Way.
Awesome.
That's the 4 streets that we're going to have. Well, 5, including County Town.
Yes.
Now, in the fall of the year, when you know summer's coming to an end, is when the sweat bees start grabbing you.
That's what they're doing now.
They're everywhere out here. The sweat bees come out and start. They're not in swarms, but they're a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
You might see them kind of jump on me in the sun, a sweat bee. We used to go, I had a buddy who went deer hunting, go bow hunting here. It's earliest season as you go bow hunting. That's late summer, early fall. And he killed a deer, and when he was gutting it, the whole carcass was full of yellow jacket. Yeah, if you go in a warm season, and they just go after the meat.
Now, I'm going to tell you something that I always found impressive with you. I mean, several things, but, you know, a lot of things negative.
Hey, listen, everybody. This
a
doesn't
lot
happen.
of things.
This doesn't happen very often.
A lot of negative. But the things that I was always impressed with you is that, you know, you came from Michigan. We don't hold that against you at all. Well, I love Michigan people. But you know so much about Tennessee and the area and the animals, the insects, the everything. You know so much about this area. I feel like, well, I don't feel like it. I know because I know you. But you go somewhere, you like eat something. Like you eat the whole place. You want to know.
It.
Yeah, you want to know everything about it.
I grab it and I just
Yeah,
rub it on me.
He rubs it on. He rubs it on him. I'm telling you, he knows stuff I would never. I've been in Tennessee my whole life, and I don't know just a fourth of what you know about the area. It's amazing. That's all you're getting, Jones. That's all you're getting from me.
Well, I love Tennessee. I love
Yeah.
these mountains, and like I said, I'm the only one in all of my generations that were
Yeah.
ever raised in the north of Kentucky.
Yeah.
And so I was raised with stories upon stories. My dad was a big storyteller.
Yes.
He told me tons of stories, and I lived in this imagination world of his life when he grew up in the
Yeah.
20s and 30s and 40s, and the life he lived. And when I look at these mountains and these people that live here, remember my dad's stories about how he lived and the culture here. I go to one office today, and the lady is just as sweet as can be. I felt like she was a sister when I got done.
Yeah.
You know, telling me about her gardening and her stuff she's doing at the house and weed eating, and she don't even know me. But that's what you get here, you know. And she said, "Hey, don't come tomorrow. I got to do payroll."
Yeah, exactly. I'm busy.
Yeah, she's busy. And it's just, I can't tell you enough how much I've always loved this. I love raising my boys here. It's just part of here. But yeah, if I went to I love California. My son moved to California. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with that state. You know, and there's all kinds of negative stuff. There's negative here, but thank you, man, for that compliment.
Well, you're welcome.
Here we go. We
Mr.
gotta get out of the way.
Jones. Hey, and they said wasps and hornets and stuff are attracted to meat,
Meat, they are.
protein.
Yeah, you know, I was eating a bologna sandwich, building a garage, and I was looking down at my phone, and I just ate my sandwich, and a yellow jacket was on my sandwich.
Are you gonna show it?
Yeah, and stung my lip. Well, it stung my tongue,
Yes.
and I still got a spot on my tongue. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold it still. Can you see that? Yeah.
It's still there.
That's years ago.
Stung it 10 years ago.
Oh, ever did?
Yeah, it stung my. I mean, I ate that yellow jacket. And it
Man.
stung. I didn't swell up or anything, but man, it hurt.
Also, I love what, and that was Tigger that said that wasps are attracted to meat and protein. And Lynn Lowe said the people here are going to be called tiny towners.
Tiny Towners.
Tiny towners. I love that.
They love the name Tiny Town.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll call the whole place Tiny Town, USA.
Tiny town. Travis. Yeah, of course not, Travis. Did you get that checked out by a doctor for a good Lord? Your tongue,
What's he gonna do? Cut my tongue off?
Not so lucky. Yeah, I'd have your tongue still talk as much, if not more.
See, we're taking some dirt out of here.
Uh-huh.
See, we need that dirt to fill in. So when we get done, it's gonna have some contour to it. So we're gonna take it down and level it and take them lots and make it just all that stuff's like this is a little bit lower here.
Yeah.
See, the road's higher here. So we take some dirt, put it out there, smooth it out. We just try not to kill all the vegetation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But all this is part of developing this land.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just, hey, flat and bulldoze and put it in, you know.
Oh, look at here. Look, everybody. Oh, went away. I had a butterfly.
On me,
Oh, it might be. No, it flies.
that's a fly. I get flies, you get butterflies.
What I love is that you all have watched this from the beginning of whenever we came on, tagging all the trees and stuff. So you can see this development from start to finish.
Yeah, and the reason I wanted to come on it, I wanted to show you where the monies went.
Yeah.
And we're standing behind what we said we would do. We're putting this together. These are lots right here.
Yeah.
So this one had to be cleaned out a little bit because it had a low spot, and there's actually a drainage area that comes through here. So we're going to put a drainage tile and then cover it up, but that will go on the middle of that lot.
Oh.
You got water that's got to run into this. This whole thing, and that's part of us walking through the woods, Yump and I, and we see where natural water moves and rolls, and so we have to channel that so it doesn't settle and puddle up. You know, just not from flooding of a river, just flooding from the rain or just making the ground soggy.
Yeah.
So you don't want that. But all that's taken into consideration. If you develop out on the concrete or really out in the field like you see an RV park, it's just a matter of pulling in, pulling out, removing the grass, putting it down. When you do trees are expensive to deal with. Mountains are expensive to deal with. And now I've done both. I've done mountains and trees, and now this trees, and every time you do that, I'm paying that guy whatever, $150 an hour.
Yeah.
Take them trees out there and burn them.
Yeah.
And cut them, and another machine, $150 an hour, to grab them and dig and pull and roots, and then back and forth with a dump truck. It's running back and forth and digging dirt and moving it. You know,
Yeah.
so there's a lot.
Exactly.
To it. Yeah.
Hey, Randy, I'll stand right here. So right here to right there.
This is one lot.
One lot here,
Lot
guys.
Right here.
Wow.
That's where you'll park right there,
Park here.
and then your home will go right here.
Okay.
And then a deck will go in between.
Wow.
And then you got trees between your house and the next car that's being parked. Way over here. And this is the next house here.
Wow.
So what we've done is we've left this big clump of trees right here. Right here.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Travis had mentioned, he said a storm shelter is essential. We don't really do storm shelters here in Tennessee.
No.
We've never had that.
I think I've been here since '87,
Yeah.
and
Is
I've
that-
heard of one tornado
Yeah.
that hit about 50 miles from here.
We don't get tornadoes. Hardly. I mean, I've never encountered that.
There's a parking. And then we'll have lots on this side too.
Yeah. Let me turn around and look back that way. Man, pretty, pretty, pretty.
So we know that some of the homes are going to have side doors, some have end doors, some will be in front, some in the back. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we'll have, when people move in here, we may have to have a certain type of machinery like a bobcat, because some tongues may be that end, right? Because their door is flipped on what side, and some tongues will be on this end. So that's part of y'all coming here and us helping you set up.
Yes. Angie that helps us with sales, said that I live in Tornado Alley and I can't wait to move there. That'd be scary to live there, wouldn't it? They named something.
I live under the ground.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I know, it'd be so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the second phase, everybody. All the way back through here.
Beautiful.
You can see it goes back through the woods.
Oh, it's
We've got
pretty.
a couple boulevards that goes out like that. You know, by us doing those boulevards, look at that big tree. That's around the boulevard. Isn't
I
it pretty?
seen that.
Right there. Doing that costs money, right? Because we're making more of a road. It's not just a straight road. But I'm hoping that it'll create pride, and it'll create a longevity that, like I said, I hope it's a legacy that we're leaving behind here, that it's something that can be just go on for generations and generations.
Because of course the easiest thing is just to mow everything down and just stick everything there. There's a reason why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's expensive.
Yeah, it costs more than just straight stuff.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't just say, hey, well, I can't do it because it costs more money. You know, I can't spend all that I want, but I do add more to it and not think about that part of it, you know. So
Gorgeous.
well, it's way back there. I mean, that's 1,000 feet back in there. You can see a track hoe running. He's cut the up and down road because we have a road that splits back there.
Oh, I
one
love
goes
that.
down, one goes high. So we'll show you that more.
When he gets done, yeah.
So, but everybody, I think it's the end of the show. Say goodbye. I know everybody start clicking off and everything like that. Hit your subscribe button, your bell. Remember that we have a jam coming, October 12th. We'd love to be a part of that. We're selling tickets online, so get your ticket to our jam.
And then Pam is taking care of all of the jam stuff, all of the community stuff. So she gets those questions, she gets those emails and things like that. So you can email, you know, if you have any other questions or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and I know everybody's probably tuned off. Man, just every time I say we're going to sign off, everybody starts falling off watching. But let me get over here, Amanda.
Not yet.
What I wanted to say is we are hiring a second shift. Now, they're working 3 to 11. So you know anybody that's a carpenter or skilled laborer? I don't need office people. I need skilled carpenters and laborers that work with their hands and minds and want to build these tiny homes from 3 to 11. We're going to have a whole second shift where we can continue to build these homes. That way we can use the same facility and have twice the output. And once we get ahead, you know, I'd love to build, we got to build more building, but right now we just don't have the means of doing that or the time. So we are looking for a second shift carpenters. All right, so if you guys are interested in that, you could even work part-time in the second shift. If you work full-time and you want to work 4 or 5 hours a night, 3 or 4 days a week even, you know.
Now I have a question, which I know it hasn't all been figured out yet, but will they have to work at a team like they do in the daytime here?
Yeah, they'll be.
So it'll have to be like in pairs, right?
Yeah, so I'm looking for teams
Yeah.
that will put a crew on each one. So when
Yes.
these crews leave, we can do 2 guys to a crew. 3 is optimal, but if we can do 2 to 3 people, so I'm looking for probably 8 to 12 people actually.
Yeah. So you can build a team there and you all can be in sync and work together, the hours together and things like that.
Now, this is going to require me working until 11 o'clock every night, you know, because I'll be the one supervising them and teaching them and monitoring them and to make sure they're who we want. And just because you come on doesn't mean you got a job, because there's a time of internship, a time of we're going to see if we like you and you like us.
Yeah.
So if you want to try and be a part of this team, and it requires a lot. It requires you to work hard physically. We hired a young girl the other day, and she is busting in it. I go out there and she's just dripping the sweat, and we'll introduce you to her. She's right there with the guys putting up V-group, cutting. I've spent about a day with her and her helper, the guy they're working together with, and giving them systems. So once they're into the interior, then I'll do another system when they do the floor system, and I'll spend time with them and showing them our little ways that we do things that are, you know, just the way we do it.
And your experience and your expertise, you know when somebody can work, you know what they can do, you know what speed you're looking
See a
at.
mile away.
You see it, you know it. So some people are like, well, I can do this, well, I can do that. It's like, listen, Randy knows, Tom knows.
You can watch them walk across the parking lot,
Yeah, and you know.
and you can tell.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
really can. You need a little further. Yeah.
It's all to be accounted for.
It's almost your attitude is more important here than your skill.
Yeah.
We can build skill. If you're a want to, and you are a
worker.
person who can get along and not be offended and be able to take criticism, constructive criticism.
Yes.
You're not ever made fun of here.
No.
I'm hiring ladies, women, carpenters. We got in the office, we got men, we got, you name it, we got them. Of all kinds of peoples and viewpoints of life here. Doesn't matter.
Right.
What matters is we get along, just like society. We're all trying to just get along and respect each other, right? And
not everybody is a fit, and that's why it's something that you all look
We've
at
had to
different
let
things.
several people go.
Yes.
Quite a few people.
Right.
And it's nothing that
personal.
God no, and it's not it's not a degrading thing. It's like we got this certain thing going on here. It just don't fit, and I can't explain it sometimes.
Well, it's like growing up, people say you just can't upset the apple cart because then everything's gonna fall off of it. So you got to protect your people that you have, the people that you have with you. And listen, none of us are promised a job. So every day we have to come in and show ourselves. We don't come in and say, "Hey, we're locked in for 25 years here." No. You know.
You know what I do as an owner of this business? I still sweep. I still pick up scrap. I still go get supplies. I still put on metal. I still frame. I still do all the things that guys do. And I am their helper. I'm still do the degrading things, scrape foam, whatever there is, never complain, whatever I got to do to make things work. That's the attitude that I need.
Yes.
I don't care if you're thinking you're $30 an hour, skilled carpenter, never supposed to bend down to pick a piece of wood up, then you don't need to be here.
We've seen people come into the parking lot out of their car, walk by trash, not pick it up. And we sit there and like, wonder how long it'll take that trash to get picked up.
Yeah.
And there's guys, they come by, they pick it up. They aren't told to pick it up. They pick it up.
Yeah.
That's character.
Yes. And that's what we're talking about. So it's rare. I don't hire just anybody.
No.
And I'm not in this hiring, jamboree. I'm going to hire the first 8 or 10 people walk through the door. I don't care if you're a lady. I don't care if you're a girl, guy, boy, old, young, fat, whatever you are.
Yeah.
We'll take you on, and give it a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure we've lost everybody
And just
now.
to reiterate, if you come Saturday, it's not, just so everybody, it's from 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 1 to 3. I'll be doing interviews. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to talk to you. So you guys, if I got a line of people, they're going to have to just wait and I'll talk. And if we got a lot of people, it may go past 3. I don't know. But I'm pretty much going to get your name, your information, talk to you, find out who you are, what you've done. And I just need about 10 minutes with you.
Yeah.
I don't need more than that. And then we'll probably walk around and talk and stuff, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Yeah. Saturday 1 to 3.
Yeah.
And it's a work day, so people be working everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hey, again, everybody, I'm just like you. I'm just a normal guy standing in front of this camera.
Now Brenda just said on here, send your applications. We're not taking applications.
No.
So don't send.
Brenda said that?
Yeah, Brenda just said we're send your applications.
No, Brenda, I just, I don't want them to do that. I just want them to show up.
Yeah, exactly.
This is me. I don't like applications.
No, just show up on Saturday.
I don't like resumes. I don't like
No.
I'm a real deal. Come here, shake my hand, look me in the eye, and let's talk. So if you want a job. Now, if you're from California or if you're from out there, send me an email.
Yeah.
All right, and I will call you.
Yeah.
But I don't need an application. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And Joseph's asking real quick, when does the boardwalk and shops go in?
Nah, I know, man.
He'd like to have them yesterday.
I've got some really cool ideas I'm playing around with out there. We're gonna have to wait for the development to be done.
Yeah.
The shops are the last thing to be accomplished here.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that there's enough people living here to substantiate a business for people who put in a shop. So if you have a hat shop and you're selling hats.
Why did you say hat shop?
I don't know. If you want to sell hats, we can have maybe
Love hats.
200 people here. One of them might buy a hat a day. 2 hats a day, then they got friends and family and stuff, so you need a lot of people here. So this is an evolving community that'll probably take a while to complete. Yeah, everybody, so hang in there. If you want to come back come on back. I know YouTube shows usually go about 8 minutes to 15, and I know we go close to 45 to 50.
Yeah.
So turn it off when you get bored. Come on back. We got a lot of cool stuff coming your way.
Going on.
Got a lot of fun things I want to do, and just trying to get my mind right on presenting you some information I think you're really going to enjoy.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go back and check these guys out.
Okay.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 2. All right?
Yes.
We'll be here.
Yep.
If Amanda's got here on time.
Well, that won't happen.
See you.
Bye. Bye, Travis.